Hey guys, welcome in. I am just getting started, so let me get this set up real quick. I'm going to show you guys some new products that I got. Let me just grab some of them out here. Strong tip. And what is this one? Nude builder. And crystal clear builder. Okay. Welcome in. Hey sugar, how are you? How are you doing? Happy birthday to you. You having a good birthday so far? I'm just getting set up real quick. Shouldn't take but another second here. I just realized I had a gel spill in my drawer, so figured I might as well get it now before I forget. Oh. I'm glad you're feeling a little bit better. I was going to show you REDI gel today and what I like to do with it. So it's a product by Red Iguana, and they have hard gels and builder gels, and I like them. They're a little bit, you have to build them a little bit thicker than Young Nails gels. So that's probably why I don't use them more often, because right now I've got a lot of clients that like their nails very natural and thin. So not, more than they do, like just having them really, really durable and kind of thicker. Okay, let me get this cleaned up. There we go. All right, so I kind of got like a little bit of several things for us to play with. And I'll show you my favorite thing to do with the REDI products, which is they build a really, really nice natural nail. I'll show you here. Let me get this going. My little mannequin hand looks kind of like a mess, but this does kind of help to hold that finger in place while I work. So that's why I've got her all bandaged up. We do what we can. All right, let me get this shut here. So I want to build a nice natural nail. Let's do it on this one because she's already buffed up. And I'm not going to pinch it very much because I want just a really nice like curve in here. There we go. So it's centered. Okay, and for my tip, I'm going to use my strong tip, which has this kind of milky appearance. And these are by REDI, they're REDI gels by Red Iguana. And I like the strong tip a lot. That might be one of my favorite products because it just looks super, super nice. See, it's got this pretty kind of milky white, but it has like the slightest tint of kind of a yellow brown. I know you really can't see it, but it just comes out looking so, so natural on any skin tone too. And we're gonna use so for primers, they have two that they like to use. So the regular primer or the twin seal. And twin seal works like a double-sided sticky tape. So I'm gonna use twin seal. That's probably my favorite go-to with the REDI collection. And I'm just going to, so if we have her dehydrated, then I'm gonna use my twin seal. And the twin seal does have to be cured. So it's kind of a thicker gel consistency. I'm gonna zoom you in so you can see a little bit better here as I apply it. Okay, so my twin seal is gonna act like a double-sided sticky tape. So I'm just gonna make sure and apply it all over the nail, all the way from sidewall to sidewall. And I'm even kind of coming out just a little bit on my form. There we go. You don't have to come out on the form. Here, I'll go ahead and, I just want to make sure and go all the way to the free edge. Let me get that. There we go. Okay. Then let me get my little gel brush here. Thank you, Sugar. I appreciate you. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and cure this. This is our primer. Let me move this out of the way so I don't cure that as well. I'm gonna do a quick cure on it, but you'll want to do a full 60 seconds, not 60 minutes. You don't want to do that. You'll just be wasting your time after the first minute. We'll get this cured. I'm gonna go for 30 seconds just to make sure she's nice and hard. And I am going to be on Thanksgiving Day. I know that's on a Thursday, but I will be here. I don't know exactly what time I'm going to be coming on. It'll be in the evening, but I will be here. I'm also going to do my niece's nails, and if I can get the camera equipment set up at her place, then I'll do her nails on camera too. It's just a little strange because it's hard for me to tote everything over there to their house, but if I can, I'll do that. That's the plan, at least for now. Okay, I'm going to grab my tip gel here, strong tip, and I'm gonna get a nice amount because I wanna build a pretty good sized tip. And I'm gonna go right at the free edge and just along like a natural kind of nail would be. So let me just kind of kick this off. And I'm gonna pull it from corner to corner. So from corner to corner. There we go. A little bit further. And how about we do a, let's do a coffin shape, because we haven't done that in a minute. Let me get it back up in that corner. There we go. Okay, I'm just gonna pull this out. And I think I'll grab a little bit more here. Let me just drag this where I want it. I'm gonna grab a little bit more of the strong tip and place it right in the center. And just kind of retrace my steps here. She's probably gonna look a little bit more square until we get her shaped. Make sure I'm coming all the way down here. Okay, so that's looking pretty good. Now I know it's really kind of thin right now, but don't worry, we're gonna build it up. Let me go ahead and get this cured. So again, it's gonna be 60 seconds. And we'll do 30. Since she's on the mannequin hand, that'll be a little bit easier. And if you guys enjoy the nail content, if you'll remember to hit the like button and subscribe if you're not already subscribed. This will be a fun little video. We are gonna do some, I'm gonna do a natural nail with a little bit of glitter, and then we're gonna do some more fall kind of nails that you could wear with it, if that makes sense. Just get this a little bit better cured. Okay, I'm gonna make it just the tiniest bit thicker. So again, I'm gonna pick up a good size amount and tip again. And like I said, with this one, if you're used to using young nails, with the REDI, you do have to use a little bit more gel than what you're used to using with young nails, say like their Synergy gel. You'll want to use a little bit more. Let's come all the way to my end here. All right, one more go around with the light. Jandy's here to help me out. Hiya, Naramir. Thank you guys for coming in and saying hello and watching the content. I greatly appreciate you. I know you could be anywhere on this internet, and I love that you're here with me. Makes me happy. Okay, I'm just gonna go a little bit longer with this light just to make sure she's nice and cured. All the way, let's feel. Okay, she's feeling good. All right. So let me go ahead. Before I pull this off, even though we've got the double-sided sticky tape with our twin seal, I'm gonna go ahead and grab a little bit of my builder, and I'm gonna use this one. It is in the color, let me see if oh, pink, there we go. Right on the lid, pink, okay. All right, and the pinks, they're gorgeous pink colors, and they look very, very natural. We could even do, you know what, I wonder if we should do nude. Let me see which one is a little bit darker, since we've got that orange base on our mannequin hand here. A little bit darker, and I'm trying to think what's darker, my nude builder or my pink builder. I think my pink builder is gonna be, no, it's my nude. Okay, I'm gonna go with the nude. I'll go with the nude. All right. It's a pretty, pretty, pretty color. It's gorgeous. And I'm considering doing this on my nails, but I wanted to try out the look, of course, on my mannequin hand first, so I figured that would be a good way to go. That way I don't do something on my nails and then feel like, oh, I wish I would have done something else. Okay, I'm just gonna kind of put this on here, just like a slip layer would be. Okay. And then I'm gonna get a bigger dollop, and I'm gonna build right on top of that. So I've got a big dollop on my brush. I'm just gonna set it down in the middle back here and just keep rolling it. It'll finally decide it wants to come off. Okay, I'm gonna pillow it to the very back by my cuticle. Pillow it over here. And then we'll drag it down from side to side. I'm not going all the way to my side, but I am going over pretty far. And I can just drag out less and less so that way I keep my apex where it needs to be. And I probably need to build more of an apex. Yes, I will need to build more of an apex. Let me just pull this out just a tiny bit. I'm just kind of going all the way to the end. It looks really pretty though, doesn't it? Whoop, let's move this. Okay, give her a nice cure. Again, it's gonna be 60 seconds. Are you guys ready for the holidays? Hey, Helen, Laura. I am ready for the holidays. I'm not doing any cooking until Thanksgiving, so taking it easy this week. Sugar, are you getting ready for Thanksgiving? Are you gonna be doing any cooking? Okay, I'm gonna go in with one more layer. I'm gonna grab me a nice sized dollop and just right where that apex needs to be. Kick this off. I'm just gonna pillow it just a little bit and then come down with it. I feel like I need a little bit more, so I'm gonna go ahead and get more. And I'm gonna put it, again, just right where that apex needs to be. And let's drag it out. And I need a little bit more just right in through here. And let me go back with this just a hair. Okay, looking good, looking good. All right, let's give her a nuke. Let me rest her here for a second, and I'm gonna move my gel out the way so I don't cure it. Let me go one more round of 15. You're not gonna cook, yeah. I feel you there. I wish I didn't have to. But, you know, Mom needed help this year, so. Okay, this should be the majority of our building that we're gonna do. I'm gonna go till this round finishes, and then we're gonna shape it up just a little bit. Okay, all right, I think we're ready. Huh?
You want your mic?
I think I'm okay today.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, all right, let's take our form off. Isn't that a pretty natural nail that it builds? You can already tell it's gonna be pretty, even though we haven't shaped it or anything. Okay, let me get out some little wipes, and I'm gonna use my swipe to clean her off. I'm gonna be a little careful with her because I know she's not all the way thick yet. Don't want her having any problems. And let me get my file. We're gonna give her a little bit better shape, and I'm just kind of holding on to everything while I do it because she's nice and really thin right now. Okay, I'm gonna turn her hand this way. Let's get this overhang. I'm just doing it really, really gently. And I'm mainly focusing on this right here because it was a little bit longer than the rest. Okay, it's coming. Now I can kind of focus on the whole side. And we're coming in just a little bit because we're gonna do a coffin. So I've got my shape. There we go. Get my side.
Laura said I just started doing nails like 2 weeks ago.
Oh, wow, Laura. Congratulations. I'm excited for you. You're gonna love it. Hey, Mabel. Okay, let's come up a little higher. And a little higher. Okay. Let me bring this in at an angle. Get my side over here. And let's come a little bit more angled in. This is like okay, this side needs to come in a little bit more. And still a little bit more. A wee more. There we go, that's looking good. No, I still need a little hair more. I'm just kind of focusing right at the tip. And then I'll meet the rest of it up here. And I'm just going a little bit at a time because I don't want to take too much off. Okay, that's looking good. Let's go a little shorter since we ended up coming in more. Just so that way it doesn't look like we've got a stovepipe at the end here. Okay, I feel like we need to go a little straighter. Put my hand behind it so I can see better. Okay. Rascal. We hear you, Bubby. Oh, the littles, I tell you. The little dogs got so much to say. Okay, I'm gonna clean this up just a hair. Just to get my dusties out the way. And if you guys are enjoying the content, if you remember to hit the like button, subscribe if you're not already subscribed. Let me get this a hair bit better, right up in this corner. And it's looking good over here. Okay. All right, I feel like the tip's looking good. Let's make sure, put my hand behind it. Okay, looking pretty good. All right. So what I want to do back here by my base, by my cuticle area, I want to do a cat eye. Let's see. Let's do here, I'm going to use this one. It's by Riya. Oh, wait, this is reflective. I grabbed the wrong one. We're going to do by Riya still. But we're going to do a cat eye. I grabbed another reflective. Is this cat eye? Okay, here we go. Mystery cat eye number 1 by Riya. All of her cat eyes are gorgeous. So really it didn't matter which one I grabbed. And this is going to be kind of underneath anyway. Okay, so right back here by the cuticle, I want to do a little bit of cat eye. And I'm just going to kind of pull this forward just a little bit.
Mabel loves that one.
Me too. They're gorgeous. All of Riya's are so pretty. Okay, I'm gonna also grab my ombre brush and I'm just gonna ombre this out just a hair right in this area. Because I don't want there to be like a really strong line. So we just kind of pull that out just like that. Okay, let me get my magnet. Give her a quick zhuzhing up.
Laura says, what do you recommend? Poly gel, acrylics, builder gel, gel X? I already have builder gel, but I don't know what other to buy.
Oh, that's a good question. I don't know. It's so hard because everyone's so different. You kind of have to play yourself with the different things. Like if you're really liking gel, then I would go with another gel product next to try. But if you're not completely sold on gel, then I would probably try an acrylic because everybody's different and what one person may like may not be your cup of tea, you know?
Sugar's Madam Glam came today.
Oh, nice, Sugar. How exciting. I love getting the Madam Glam packages. I miss it. I'm so sad. And right now I'm kind of in like a spending crunch on myself. I'm like, I can't do it right now, you know? It's just things are really tight and I don't want to get myself in a predicament and then be miserable, you know, at the beginning of next year. So, okay, that's looking really good. I like that. So let's go back and get our, let's see here. Where are you? Here we go. Our new gel again. I'm going to build it up just a hair bit more because I want to put that new gel over the top of this.
Sugar says, have you contacted them?
I did, Sugar.
She said it's the set I won on live.
Oh, nice. Wow.
Laura said that makes sense. Thank you a lot.
Yes. You are welcome. Okay, I'm gonna kick this off right here. I did contact them, but I didn't get a whole lot of answers. So I just kind of, after I contacted them probably like 6, 7 times. So then I kind of gave up. I was like, well, I have talked to them, you know, and they know I'm here. So they know I'm here. They know I missed my package. Okay, I'm just kind of pulling this down. I'm going to use this as like my slip layer. Oh, and you know what? It drugged some of that. I guess it wasn't fully cured, and it drugged some of that shimmer down here. Let me take that off because that was kind of not the point.
Sure says, let her know who your rep was.
Yes.
Later, if you-
Yeah, I sure will. Absolutely. Yeah, I contacted her several times and I talked to her, but I don't know what happened. Okay, let's go all the way to my end here. Okay, let me look from the side. I still need to build up a little bit more. It still looks really thin, and I know it feels like I've put a lot of gel on here. That was kind of my thing. Like whenever I was working with REDI, I noticed that it was very different from Young Nail Synergy Gel in that sense. Like I felt like I was using more gel. But it's a beautiful, natural looking nail. And for that reason, I like it. My clients right now would not just, I know how they are, and they are not up for like feeling like they have a ton of gel on their fingers. So that wouldn't go over well with my clients right now. Okay, I'm trying to stay out of my gel, but from the position I'm at, it's a little impossible. I'm trying to keep that bulk right where I need it. Just a hair maybe further down. Okay, it's looking pretty good. Let me just go along this edge. Okay, she's looking pretty, isn't she? Let me see if I can kind of... Yeah, she's just very, very subtle. Okay, perfect. That's how I wanted this natural looking nail to go. Okay. All right, let's cure this one. And now she should be built up enough for me to shape her. She's looking good. Let's get her in place. Okay, I'm gonna leave her right there for now. I'm gonna move on to my next finger, and we're gonna do a little bit more zhuzhing over here. And we'll get her shaped and everything at the end. But let's go ahead and get this. Hey Tammy, how are you? Getting ready for holiday? Oh, I didn't want to actually remove the back of that. Let's see. Okay, let's get our form together and try to do it evenly. There we go. Let's put this on here. Right in the center. And I'm just gonna pinch this just a hair. Okay, I'm gonna continue to use my nude builder here. And we're gonna go ahead and extend with our new builder. Just line up this side, get it over here. Oh, I forgot to use my twin seal. It's okay, I can put my twin seal on after, because I'm not really connecting anything to that natural nail base, so I'll be all right. Okay, let's get a bigger dollop and just kind of make the same motions. Pull it out, pull it out. And I'm making sure I go far enough out to the side to get my shape in. Okay, and that should do it. Maybe just make sure I go a hair bit more here. Okay. All right, so let's do a quick little cure on our first layer. Maybe a little bit more, okay. Now let me go in with my twin seal, our double-sided sticky tape. That's how we can think of it. And you know what? I think I do want like a little bit more of that milky base. So after I cure this a little bit here, I'm gonna go back in with my strong tip and add a little bit milky here, because I think that'll be a pretty background for what we're gonna do. It'll just add that little bit of milky, and it'll still look really, really natural, like it's a natural nail tip. Let's go one more round. Okay, let me get my strong tip again. So it's gonna add that creamy, milky look. You get a good amount. With this one, you do wanna make sure you're taking big scoops, because it's gonna take more product than what you feel like you're, what the amount that you feel like you're picking up, it's gonna take more of, in other words, than what you think you need. That's my experience. If you're used to using long nails, you're gonna feel like that. Okay, all right, I'm gonna do it right there, because I know we don't need it that long. I'm gonna keep my layers thin. Let me go one more go round, because this one does take a little bit longer to cure.
Looking good.
Thank you, sugar. It's a really pretty product. I think it's just a matter of, you know, like whenever you're using different kinds of products, they each work a little bit differently, and you have to build a little bit differently with them. So I think that's kind of the tricky part. I've been working with young nails for so long, and this is just a hair bit different, you know? Okay, I'm gonna use a little bit of my pink in, just get a little bit more back at the back, because we've got the twin seal on there, but I wanna add a little bit of this color. This is gonna be kind of like that slip layer. So just making sure, get that, pick up another dollop, And this time I'm gonna pillow it. And we'll start bringing it down. And I'm just keeping in mind that I want to keep it thin. I'm going to add a teeny tiny bit of that white right here at this tip part, because I feel like it does need to be up a little bit more. And I'll just kind of drag this through. Get a tiny hair bit more. Make sure my side is nice and strong. Okay. Cure one more time. There's a lot of curing. A lot of curing going on. And Jandy, if you'll put her hand in that, in the big light for a second, I'm gonna grab my goodies over here. Okay. All right, I think she should be ready, Jandy.
10 seconds.
Yeah, it's fine. She'll be fine. Okay, thank you, Jandy. All right, let's take this one off. And let's get our form off here. Scoot her back. Scoot her back a bit. All right. And she's very, very pretty. Very natural looking. I feel like this still needs to come in a little bit on the side. We'll worry about it though in a minute here. Okay, I'm gonna get my gold foil. We're gonna start with our gold foil. And let's get, here we go, just a little bit of foil out. And I'm just gonna kind of place this around randomly. Uh-oh. I'm stuck to my foil on both ends. Okay, hang on. All right. Here, I don't want to waste my foil, so we're gonna, maybe we'll put a little bit more foil than I intended to down. Okay.
Asking, do you not wear gloves for overexposure?
No, I'm okay right now. I've got a baby wipe that I'm wiping off on. So I'll be fine. As long as you're wiping it off right away, if you're getting it on you, you should be just fine. I mean, unless you're really allergic, you know, which you might be. Everybody's so different. Okay, let me pack up my foil here. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and just cure this foil on here real quick. Just give it a quick nuke. So that way my foil doesn't come off. Okay. Then I'm gonna work with some jellies. And I'm gonna go in with a brown jelly first. And this is these nails. And it is in the color, he said yes. It's just a pretty kind of, just regular brown color. Not super dark, but not super light, just kind of medium. Okay, Yeah, you can see, do you see that little bit of the foil kind of popping through there? That's how I want it. Now I do want this kind of as thin as I can get it. So I'm gonna go back over it and just kind of wipe off some of this gel, because I don't want it super thick. I want to be able to see that glitter underneath there that we just laid down. So just kind of like that, where it's gonna show through. Okay. I'm gonna give her a quick flash. Okay. Then I want to go in with a red. And I'm gonna go use my Valentino red. And we're just gonna kind of spot this. Put a spot here. Let's put a little spot here. Okay, I'm not gonna cure this one. I'm gonna go in with another color, which is gonna be kind of a lighter brown. This one is also by Tracy's Nails, or Tracy Nails, and it is Velvet Whisper. And I'm gonna kind of mix this one with the red. Just to make it look just a little bit more organic. Organic. There we go. And one more color, I'm gonna go in with a yellow. Grab my yellow. If I can find it here, here we go. And my yellow is by Madam Glam, and it's dipped in honey. Do you see how like just those little colors kind of peek through? There we go. So it just kind of picks up on like those different tones that we've added into the brown. And I'm gonna cure this. We're gonna go in next with one more round of our foil. Just a little bit less than what we used the first time around. Here. And let me see if I missed. Oh, I did, I missed. Well, we can get it. We can fix it in the shaping here. I missed like a little bitty point on the side. It's okay though. All right, let's get our foil. And we're gonna do one more layer. Let me get this torn apart just a tad bit. There we go. And I'm not gonna lay it in exactly the same spot, so I'm gonna kind of pick some other spots here. So that way we get the different depths. If I can get it off of here. There we go. And how about one right in here? All right. Give it a quick cure. Okay, for my final little round here, I'm gonna go in with my dipped in honey again. Well, I say that. Yeah, here we go. Okay. Dipped in honey right on top. And that'll really pick up the yellow in that color here, in that foil. Oh yeah, that's gonna be pretty, pretty, pretty. Okay, I'm gonna do, how about we do, let me get some of my, let's use some of the Sweet Lips and just do the tiniest little bit of trails kind of going through. And I'm just gonna pick up my Sweet Lips with my little brush here. Let's get a tiny bit more. And the Sweet Lips is from, let me show you guys. This is Sweet Lips, and this is from Gemini Cosmetics, Nevada. And MJ has a code on it, and it's M, all capital letters, MJAY15. And that'll save you 15% off. There we go. Oh, that's pretty. Really nice. I love how it's coming out. Okay. Let's cure this. Make sure we get things tucked in if we need to press on them a little bit. I think we're good though. Oh, I love all that gold in there. It's so pretty. And if you want to add a little bit more depth, you can go in with, let me show you. It's over here actually. You can go in with a black, like one of the shaded blacks. I'll show you what that looks like. Okay, I've got, mine is from Goya. So it's not a dark, dark black, it's just kind of like a shadow black. But if you wanted to kind of hide, let's say you felt like you had a little bit too much gold, could just kind of run a little bit of this along in here.
Kayla says happy Thanksgiving.
Hey, Michaela. And that just gives you a little bit of dark back. Our first brown was pretty dark, even though it's medium brown, it's still pretty good. Okay, give this a final cure. I love it. Almost looks like it's picking up so many, almost like, ooh, like a really thick maple syrup, you know? Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and use my Synergy gel, my Build Pink, to encapsulate it, because I don't have a ready product that is like Young Nails Synergy gel. So,
Taurus is saying how much normally for these nails?
if you did a whole set, it would kind of depend on how many accent nails that you did. But, goodness, so my nails start at like 75. And then from there, it would just kind of be additions. If we did, you know, the more products we use or whatnot, the longer it takes, that it's going to be a little bit more, you know. But I consider my prices pretty reasonable, or pretty, you know, the same within my area. It's pretty, I'm pretty much up there with everybody, so I don't like way overcharge or anything.
Nails. Sandra said hi.
Hey, Sandra, how are you? Okay, get this coated on here. Right now, I'm just kind of focusing on getting the Synergy gel all over everything. And then I'm gonna back up and take a look at it and see if I need to balance it a little bit better. Okay, let's take a look. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and cure this. And then if I need to add, we'll add. But I'm gonna try to keep the filing down to a minimum. That's my goal at least. Did I drip it down too much on the side? I'm not sure. Let me take a look at it before I put it in the big light. Okay, I do need to add more right in the apex and up to about here. So I'm gonna just add the littlest bit in the apex area down to right here. And I'm not gonna overdo it because I don't want, like I said, my goal is gonna be not to have to file a ton. So I'm just gonna keep it right in the center and right where I knew I needed a little bit more height. Pull this back.
Sure, so I feel like I'd get that gel everywhere and then make myself crazy sticky.
That's true. You would, because you do. You would, because you do. Okay, Jandy, if you'll plop this in for me.
On the right side at the edge. Needed some.
Oh, at the right side of the edge? Let me see when it comes back out. Right side at the edge. I am going to shorten it too. Was it at the top?
Oh, yes, at the top.
Okay, yeah. I'm going to shorten it pretty good. Because I want to make it even with that other one. Whenever I thought to do it, I was actually already putting my foil down. And I thought, oh, I don't want to get like shavings in my pretty foil up here. Let's see if it's ready. Let me get my Synergy swipe here. Not Synergy, my swipe, my Young Nails. Put a little bit on my talent.
Side, I mean.
Okay, yeah, I'll look. Okay, Jandy, come on out for me. Alrighty. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and wipe both of these off because I know I want to shape this one here in a sec. Let me see how she's doing. We may actually still need to add some more here. I'm not sure. We'll see. We'll do this one first and see if we need to add. Okay, let's get this one kind of shaping up, and then if I need to add any more, I'll do that too. All right, so I'm going to use my 150 file side, and I'm gonna lift this up. And again, I'm focusing more at the tip down here first, because I know I needed to come up with this tip for sure. And I feel like she's slipping out. Hopefully she's not. Okay. Okay, I'm doing 100 grit here because I know I got a ways to come in. Okay, I'm gonna keep it right there. Let's even this up. And let's even up this side. When I focus on this side, I'm focusing right here where the bulk is. Making sure everything along here is gonna be kind of parallel. And then I can come in. Angle. If it still looks a little lumpy bumpy, I'm gonna bring it in. Whoops, bring it in a little bit more. Get this side. And I'm trying not to mess my mannequin hand up. Okay, I'm gonna come in a little bit more, just only because I did on the other one. Even though I feel like it's kind of a nice shape. Okay, I'm gonna bring it in a hair more. Oh, let me get this underhang. Again, focus more at the tip. And then I can always back it up into my corner if I need to. Oh, she's wanting to come out. Okay, let me get her back up in here. Okay, stay in here, little finger. Hang in there with me. Okay, she still needs to come in a pretty good amount. Let's again square her off. I don't want to use my 100, I want to use my 150. I'm going to get my corner first and then get up into that nail a little bit better. Same over here, get my corner first. and then up into the body. Okay, I need to get this one here a bit better. Okay, I feel like they're looking very similar. This one might need a little bit, maybe a hair shorter still, but then I think she'll look nice. Okay, I think she's looking good. All right. No, I still feel like when I stand back, I feel like she's a little bit longer on one side, but it could be because it comes in more on one side. Okay, it's not bad. I can do better, but we're gonna leave it there for now. Okay, make sure I've got enough body to file, and I do in this one. That's looking good. This one needs a little bit more in through here. So I'm gonna go ahead and add that, and I'm just gonna, just to be on the faster side, I'm gonna add it with my Young Nails, my Synergy. Okay, let that dry. Okay, I need to start it right about here and come down. Okay. And I'm gonna keep this just right on the top again. Okay, it looks good. All right, let me nuke this. And I'll just do it with my quick nuker. And guess what? Today we're not gonna use our e-file. We're just gonna use our file. That was another reason why I wanted to be sure and not add a whole bunch of product that I'd have to be here all day filing. I wanna make it easy on myself. Okay, I'm gonna go one more round of 15 seconds. Almost there, almost. I love hand filing too. I mean, I get tired if I do too much, but otherwise I love it. Plus, I feel like it's a good way, like, it's a really good way to make sure you understand the angle that you need to be at and all that jazz. I think it's a great learning tool to be able to hand file.
Hand filing.
Yep. I saw that. Yeah, I do too. Okay, let me get my 150 grit. And I'm just gonna start by, let's taper this in, get the berry back. I'm just gonna get around that cuticle area. I'm gonna turn her this way just a hair. Okay, now I'm gonna look at her body. I've got my apex right in here. I wanna keep that there. And I do want it to be really nice and gradual. An incline down here. Okay. Then I'm just gonna marry these up. I can come down right in through here at an angle. This is not usually the file I use on my clients, but it's one though that I had a ton of files still left on, so still left to use. I like using my Tammy Taylor. Okay, I'm keeping my shape in there, my kind of barrel shape. Once I get any of the bulk taken care of, I'm gonna switch to my buffer because I don't wanna take off too much because I built it pretty thin. Okay, let's switch to my buffer. We're just gonna smooth everything out. Okay, get this side. It's looking real pretty.
Still hasn't used Tammy files.
Yeah, I love them.
Why?
I don't know, they're just, they feel really, really nice in your hand. It makes it filing really easy. I mean, everyone's gonna have their favorites, their favorite file, you know, but it's one of my favorites.
So would you end up adding more product up by
The cuticle?
or is that okay?
If I needed it, this is gonna be kind of a natural nail. So I probably won't need it on this one. We're gonna take a look though.
So are they sturdy?
Oh yeah, they're sturdy. Yeah. That strong tip by REDI is really nice. It's a hard gel. Okay, let's let that dry. I'm gonna move over to this one. Let me get this right in here. Just around my cuticle, make it really nice and smooth. Now, if I take off any of the color here, then yeah, I'll have to go around with one of my colors, and I'll probably pick one of the darker colors because I kind of like it when it's a little bit darker at the cuticle when I have to go back. Okay. This was really thick on this side, so I'm gonna go ahead and just take care of it now. All right, let me make sure my apex. Okay, it's got a nice little apex there. I am gonna make it just kind of barely go like a little gradual slope up to it. And then I can come down the front and make it slope up into our apex.
I want to try those ultra slim metal ones that you can
Oh,
add
yeah,
your
yeah,
own
yeah.
colorway files on.
Yes, I know exactly what you're talking about. Okay, I'm gonna come back over here. Focus on, because this is really thick. Do you see that? We're gonna focus on that. Getting that thin. Taking that edge off. Yeah, I do see a little bit of the color coming off, so we'll have to fix where we need to. Okay. Let me go over this with my buffer. And then I'll show you what I mean by that color removed.
Come over here, rascal.
Okay, let's get her cleaned up a little bit.
Here, he's not getting anything. Come on. Go somewhere else.
Okay, so if we look at her, do you see back here by the back where she looks just a little bit flaky? Gotta fix that up by this tip and on this side where we need it. But it's really, really easy this side where we need it too. Okay, I'm gonna get my little liner brush and I'm gonna get one of my darker gels that we just used. So I'm gonna use that brown that we started out with, that he said yes. And I'll just get like a little bit on my brush. Get a little bit more than that, okay. And then I'm just gonna come in, just add it back. Just real nice and easy. And you really won't even be able to tell, you know, like that you filed out any. So I'm gonna go ahead and come all the way down my side here. Get this little front part.
I'm afraid I'm gonna fall through my colors. I'm super heavy-handed.
Yeah, I'm heavy-handed too, sugar. Yeah, I'm a little, I don't want to say I'm rough, but I am a little bit. Slightly rough. There. Okay, turn it on its side. Get this little bitty. Up into here, just a hair. And let's go around this back and just kind of make it nice and pretty. Just like that. See? I mean, you really can't even tell. Then we'll just give that a quick nuke. Jandy. And if you guys are enjoying the content, if you'll remember to hit the like button, subscribe if you're not already subscribed. And I'll be on tomorrow, not tomorrow, Thursday as well. So Thanksgiving Day, I'll be coming on at least once. Huh? Yeah, I figured, you know, I'd rather be here with you guys too and be having fun with y'all, and so why not? Okay, I'm gonna use my REDI top coat. Let me get it out. I hear you, rascal.
Hey. Sir.
Okay, rascal, you got him. You got him. Let me find my REDI top coat, guys. May take me a second.
She said she's glad you show these type of things that happen so people see they can fix it all.
Yes, yes. Oh my gosh. If I ever, you know, make a mistake on here, which I will do, I'm sure, like over and over again, I'll always show you guys how I would fix it. Okay. Let's go in with my top coat. It's a little thick. Okay, I'm just gonna pull this through. I love this nail here though too. It's so pretty. I like how it came out. It does look really natural. If you like doing natural nails at all, or you have someone in your family or a friend that likes natural looking nails, I would highly recommend this. I would definitely recommend REDI. I like their strong tip for that reason. I know. These animals, I swear. Okay.
One of her stuffed toys in the water bowl.
One of her stuffed toys was in the water bowl?
Yeah. Guess she dropped it.
Oh my Lord. Oh, I love this. You know what? It almost looks like a tortoise nail, and I wasn't even trying to go that direction.
Do you like the new Young Nails top coat?
I haven't tried it. So you'll have to let me know after you try it. Oh, those are pretty. Okay, Dandy, if you'll put that in the big maker for me, well, that way we'll give it a full cure here. And it's got, the top coat is just gonna cure without a tacky layer. So easy enough. Let me get my stuff cleaned up here while she's doing that. And my brush, I usually just kind of wipe off the gel and then try to put it back in its nice little shape that I like it to be in, with the little pointed end. And then I store it in its little container. Get my little cap on here. You just gotta be careful putting that cap back on that you don't screw up your tip. Because I did that one time.
Why do you put it in the container?
Why?
Yeah.
Well, mainly, there's a couple reasons. Mainly because it sets out, you know, in my little holder over here. And we've got, you know, the kitties sometimes, well, the kitties be walking around, you know. I don't want to get like hairs in my brush. So for that reason, and then also I realized when I didn't have a container to store my brushes in, whenever I would pack to go somewhere, my brush would kind of get bent out of shape whenever I would pack it. Even if I put it like in a place where I thought it was safe and wasn't going to get bent, it usually always got bent. And then, you know, once it kind of gets bent, you can straighten it out, but it's just never quite as nice as if you just would have kept it in really good shape. And I'm still missing a cap. I'll just set that brush here. Let me see how it's doing, Jandy. If you'll swing her on out for me.
Probably chew on it.
I know it. I have to find that cap. I always save all my caps from anything like that could possibly fit on a brush, just in case. So many brushes don't come with caps. And I know I'm gonna want to cap it up. Okay, let me take this off so it doesn't look as janky here. Where's my little scissors? Get her cleaned up. She's got a little bit of dust back here by her cuticle. I'm gonna get it. Well, she's got it more than there, I guess. She's got it on her side too. All right. So there is our nice little natural nail. I think she looks very pretty. I would not mind wearing that at all for the holidays, so I'll have to think about that look whenever I go to do mine. And this one, let me get this finger cleaned up here. Especially this little back area. And let's get this cut off. Yeah, this is not the perfect solution for trying to keep this finger in place, but it works better than nothing for at least while you're filing. You know, it makes it the tiniest bit easier to hang on to your finger and keep your finger up in there where it's supposed to stay. Okay, let's cut this off. Got one more little layer here. All right, so there we go. This is our little fall set. And we used our REDI products. So if you guys have any questions about REDI, I did take their little certification class. And so I am REDI certified. So I learned all about their products.
I'll take off the silver bit and they stay in super well.
This you take off?
But then they be looking sad.
Oh! Girl, I'm gonna try it because if it works, at least while I'm working, I wouldn't mind it. And then I can just put it back on whenever I finish. Let's take a look at her client profile, see how she looks, even though I didn't turn her client profile whenever I was filing her. Well, hell's bells. We were doing so good too, y'all. I'm gonna come up with, if nobody else comes up with a better hand, you guys just wait. I am gonna come out with it because we need it. There's got to be a better option than the hands we have on the market right now, honestly. They're great, they work, they're the best thing we have, but I still feel like we can do better. We have to. Uh-oh, I put it in wrong. Oh no, am I gonna be able to get it out? Oh no. Okay, there we go. Watch me break it.
I don't know why they make that part so difficult to...
Well, probably they make it so difficult because they're probably trying to keep it to where it won't fall apart on you while you work. You know what I mean? Because you're always messing with it. Yeah. Oh, those are pretty. Yeah, I would like a set like this where I mainly had maybe like three of these nails and 2 of these. I think that would be really pretty. You could do it the other way around too, but I think it would be pretty. Hey, Alyssa. You made it in. Okay, let's see how I did on my client profile. Well, this one's a little wonky. Let's see if we can. It's mainly on the side, which I kind of felt like it was, but I was afraid to drag it in more because I was afraid I was going to take it in too much. Oh, Lord. I better call it quits here in a minute before I do more damage to this hand here. Let me get this back up in here. Okay. There we go. Okay, guys. Thank you for coming in, everybody. You were so, oh, I hope that you feel better. I hate being sick. I hope everybody stays well, and I'll be in Thursday. So if you guys are around, whether you're cooking dinner and stuff or just laying around the house, you can put me on, and hopefully I'll be on a couple of times on Thursday because I want to do my niece's nails. And even though I won't be here at the house, I'll be out. We're going to try to make it work with filming. And yeah, and then later when we get back, we'll come on and do something. We'll come up with something fun to do. All right, and if you guys have any questions or need any help, if there's anything I can do for you, feel free to holler. And if you didn't know, I have a membership over on the channel here. It's about, I think it's like $5 and some change a month. And we do behind the scene videos and a couple other perks that you might enjoy. And I do at least one video. I'm doing at least one video a month. Or sorry, not a month. One video a week for the subscribers over there for the whatever for the membership, whatever it's called for that. And hopefully you can make it, Elizabeth, on Thursday. We'll have fun. All right, guys. Thank you so much. Thank you for all the likes. Thank you for being here. And remember to subscribe if you're not already subscribed. Hit the like button on your way out if you haven't done so yet. And I will see you on Thursday. All right. Stay well, everybody.